Hey fam, and welcome back. It is your favorite life and relationship strategist, MarshaunO, and I wanted to say thank you for coming back. Hello. Okay, so today we're talking about teamwork within your relationship. And I know sometimes we just get crazy in our relationship. Sometimes we get selfish. Sometimes we get just antsy. Sometimes we get annoyed. Sometimes we get angry. Sometimes we want to bust our partners upside the head. Hopefully you're not doing that. But I do get it, because bringing your relationship, or I should say creating a relationship where it's about both of you, sometimes can be very, 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 very tough, especially dependent upon who you're in the relationship with. And so sometimes it could be super, super tough to actually get on one accord with your partner, and you feel like, you know what? I've been committed. This other person seems sometimes to be committed, but maybe not 100% of the time that they promise to be there, to be committed. And so sometimes you ask yourself the question, what happened? And then sometimes you're thinking, I thought this was supposed to be a team. And when did I become a letter in the word team? It's not there. Don't even think about looking it up. No, because it's not there, it's because we are supposed to be working together. We are supposed to be building a life together, supposed to be building an empire together, supposed to be building a family together, a stable family structure together. And so some of the things that we think about when we think about teamwork is the benefits that you get from working together. A marriage or a relationship really requires maintenance. It requires maintenance. Going through the ups, the downs, the goods, the bads, the highs, the lows in your relationship, right? And so one of the ways to make sure that you guys are on one accord most of the time is teamwork. And so we're going to talk about the benefits of teamwork today. One of the benefits of teamwork is that it actually lightens the load. And so one person in the relationship does not feel like they are taking the brunt of the responsibility. So for instance, let's talk about the domestic duties, because most of you guys know out there, in most households, the woman is still taking the brunt of the housework, the brunt of taking care of the children, and the men are still not helping out. Now, this is not in every household. I actually do know that it is moving toward or away from this model, which I'm very happy about, but it is still not there. This is not the majority of households. And one partner, usually the woman, but not always the case, takes on the brunt of the responsibility. So teamwork, if you guys both jump in to help the children with housework, or help clean up the house, or help with the laundry, you both will feel like you are not overwhelmed and silently feeling like, why am I always doing all the work around here, while the other partner doesn't participate or just sits and plays. We always talk about the video games, or watches movies, or doing whatever you want to do and expect it to be a certain way without partaking in the duties yourself. So it lightens everybody's load when everybody participates. Benefit number one. Benefit number two is that it just improves the relationship overall. It definitely improves the relationship overall. It helps you guys to be on the same page. It helps you feel more connected with your spouse. It helps you feel like you guys can be more intimate. It helps to take away some of the unnecessary stress. So it just improves the relationship overall. The third thing is that it allows for compromise to become possible, because sometimes one party feels like when they don't want to do something, they're not doing it. And because I don't want to do this today, now guess what? Tomorrow I ain't gonna want to do it. The following day, don't ask me. Well, that's not compromise. And that's actually not helping the relationship. It's actually silently starting to rip it apart. You guys are starting to go your own way, starting to do your own thing, because at some point, the person that never gets the compromise and they always go along with the flow, they always do what you want them to do, is going to get sick and tired of always doing what you want them to do. And guess what? They're going to start rebelling. They're going to start doing little things like spending extra money, or not coming home at a certain time, or, not helping out. They're just you're at some point, all of this stuff is a trickle effect. And when you're not compromising, this brings about ways for you to add in your partner, the little inner child in your partner, to come out and to take over the relationship. So the rebellion sets in. Find a way to compromise. That absolutely helps and benefits the team, i.e. you and your partner. Number 4, it motivates unity, because you guys are trying to come together again as a team. You're not being two individuals in a relationship, which actually you are, but in this sense, you're really trying to bring it together where you guys work together, where you guys see things as a unit, right? Becoming unified. It motivates unity. Uni means one, right? So you guys are trying to come together and build this same structured life together, or unstructured, but you're still on one accord, is my point. In every aspect, or as many as possible. Are you going to be on every aspect? There's a possibility that yes, you can, but most people in most relationships, there's something that is out of alignment. But for the most part, you can have a unified relationship, a unified marriage, if you both want it. That's the key. You both have to want it. You both have to show up. You both have to participate in creating this team relationship, this team marriage. Finally, you both have ideas, right? So you can both come up with twice as many ideas as you would even think about. Sometimes I'm sitting there talking to my husband and I'm like, hey, I'm thinking about doing da-da-da. And then he's like, you know what? I like da-da-da, or maybe I don't like da-da-da, but maybe you can try it this way, or maybe you can word it this way, or maybe you can try this thing. It's twice as many ideas or even improvements that you both could make if you put both of your heads together and work together, work as a team, build your life together, build your empire together, build your family together. So there is that togetherness instead of the separate fingers. Because when we can work together, we can actually have a better life, and we can experience life much better. Feel like we're much more committed to one another, much more committed to the relationship, much more committed to showing up and being a better person in life, period. How many of the benefits of teamwork did I not mention here today? Let me know if there is something else that you could have added to this list. I definitely want to know, because as you guys know, we can always help one another on this channel. My mission is to decrease that divorce rate while simultaneously increasing the marriage rate, but also so we can stop breaking up families. Obviously, all that ties together. But the point is, that's my mission. Keep us together. And while we're together, to have happy, healthy, romantic relationships. Not just relationships just because you have a relationship. Just for the sake of saying I'm in a relationship. And you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired because the relationship is crap. We want it to be better. If it's already better, you can make it best. Love you guys. Deuces.